things pure loss compared to the priceless privilege of knowing Christ, Jesus my Lord. Philippians 3 verse 8. Shining's always costly, and light comes only at the expense of that which produces it. An unlit candle gives no brilliance, since burning precedes its brilliance. We're no great use to others without a toll on ourselves, likewise. Burning suggests suffering, and we tend to shrink from pain. Understandably, we're apt to feel we're doing the highest good for the world when we're strong and able for active duty, and when the heart and hands are full of kindly service. Such leads us to believe about the other times, when we're called aside and can only suffer, when we're sick or consumed with pain, when all our activities and good deeds have been dropped, to feel we're no longer of use, but we're not doing anything. But if we're patient and conscientious about our inhibiting circumstance, it's almost certain that we're a greater blessing to the world in our time of suffering and pain than we were in the days we thought we were doing the most of our work. We're burning now, and shining because we're burning. The glory of tomorrow is rooted in the drudgery of today. Many want the glory without the cross, the shining light without the burning, but crucifixion comes before coronation. Have you heard the tale of the aloe plant away in the sunny clime? By humble growth of 100 years, it reaches its blooming time. And then a wondrous bud at its crown break into 1,000 flowers, this floral queen in its blooming scene in the pride of the tropical bowers. But the plant to the flower is sacrifice, for it blooms but once, and it dies. Have you further heard of the aloe plant that grows in the sunny clime? How every one of its 1,000 flowers, as they drop in the fruiting time, is an infant herb that fastens its roots in the place where it falls on the ground. And as fast as they drop from the dying stem, grow vibrant and lovely around. By dying, it lives 1,000-fold in the young that springs from the death of the old. Have you heard the lore of the pelican, the Arab's Gimel el-Bahr, that lives in the African solitudes, where the birds that live alone are? Have you heard how it loves its tender young, and cares and toils for their good? It brings them water from mountains far, and fishes the seas for their food. In fame it feeds them what love can devise, the bloom of its bosom, and feeding them dies. Have you heard this tale, the best of them all? The weave of the holy and true. He dies, but his life in untold souls lives on and makes the world anew. His seed prevails and is filling the earth as the stars fill the sky above. He taught us to yield up the love of life for the sake of the life of love. His death is our life, his loss is our gain, the joy for the tear, the peace for the pain. May there be peace in your day today, even when there is pain.